ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Rabu Gay with real talk with Rabu Gay. I just got a little tongue twister today. How's everybody doing today out there in talk show land? Hope everybody's having a good day. I know I am. I am beat down though. I want to tell you that. Hot topic for today. Played basketball with our girls varsity team today, and man, oh man, I haven't played basketball in a minute, and whew, those girls put some sport on us. Now, we end up winning, make no mistake about it, but it was fun. We had a good time, and we're just getting prepared for the playoffs. But speaking of basketball, hot topic. How many of you guys saw the All-Star game last night? I'm going to always talk about sports. For those who don't like sports or not that into sports, inbox me a hot topic during the day, and I'll research it, I'll go into it, and I'll talk about it. Like yesterday's All-Star game, All-Star weekend actually, was pretty interesting. LeBron team won, which everyone predicted that they would. The Giannis team did well, but it was just good. It was good drama. They played around in the beginning, but when the money was on the table, when it counted, they really played hard down the stretch. So it was pretty good. I hope everybody's had a good weekend. I hope everybody, who celebrates President's Day, because this is an international show. I hope you enjoyed your day today, whether you had the day off or you had the day with the kids. Hope you had some fun. I am excited about our guest speaker tonight, and I'll go into some detail about our guest speaker. But, here's a hot topic I want to talk about today, and that's the power of consistency. The power of consistency. And, and this can apply to anyone in any shape, form, or fashion, any walk of life, the power of consistency. Now, whether you're in business, whether you're parenting, whether you're focused on practicing a religion, whether you're a person that just likes to share things, the power of consistency will always help you win and advance. Because people don't like people who are fickle. If you have to worry about what this person's going to say the next day, or if you're connected with a group or with a person, you don't know what they're going to look like in the morning when they turn over on the side of the pillow. That's not always fun. Spending time with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, for that matter. Some of our young millennials, you don't know what that means, but you'll get it one day. But the power of consistency is so refreshing when it comes to building relationships, when it comes to just having fun in life, when it comes to being successful. They say if you learn to master the mundane, and what is the mundane? It's the simple little things you do over time. And when you learn to master these things, you earn power. And there's a lot of power in that. Consistency helps boost your self-esteem, which is important. Consistency helps, as I mentioned, cultivate relationships. If you're in business, it'll bring you dollars. But if you're fickle, no one wants to spend time with a fickle person or be around a fickle person for that matter, because they just don't know what to expect. So, hey, just wanted to share that today. But again, my hot topic was the NBA All-Star Weekend. And for those who traveled down to Charlotte and had some fun, glad you did. For those who are on the way back now, because you're probably spending today down there, safe travels home, because I have quite a few friends that posted all over Facebook, all over Instagram, all over Twitter, that they were down enjoying themselves during All-Star Weekend. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to bring on an incredible guest speaker, a dear, dear, dear friend of mine, friend of the family. This gentleman knew me before I was born, okay, which is a cool thing. And I'll get a chance to introduce him. But first, we're going to cut to commercial break, and then we'll be right back.
The global market is waiting for a fundamentally new transport and infrastructure technology that is safer, faster, highly efficient, and very eco-friendly. With all-terrain functionality, Skyway is the future of transportation being built today. Skyway believes transport should be a solution, not the source of our problems. Become a co-owner of Skyway and join the effort to build Skyway, save the planet. We invite you to learn more at buildskyway.com.
Dorothy Denise, the pastor, the prophet, the teacher, the author, the entrepreneur, has written an amazing book called The Hidden Affair, the story of a former First Lady determined to shatter the silence. Get your copy today at dorothydenise.com.
Fed up with the rising costs of cable and satellite? Cut the cord and start watching the channels you want at a fraction of the cost. With IXQ TV, stream thousands of entertainment, sports, news, and movie networks, plus local channels on your TV or mobile device. For as low as $39 a month, enjoy all the benefits of cable and satellite with no credit checks, contracts, or installation fees. Say goodbye to high cable bills forever. Visit streamingsaves.com today.
Overcome diabetes. Stop making excuses. Resist the hype. Save your life by Marion Hayes. Get your copy today at Amazon.com and overcome diabetes.
First impressions can be the difference between gaining loyal customers or losing them forever to your competition. At PrintFrenzy.com, we provide endless possibilities to make great first and lasting impressions. From business cards and banners to design services and website development, Print Frenzy has the high-quality products you need at the lowest prices you'll find. Re-energize your business with a fresh, professional look, or print your current designs with us and save. Visit PrintFrenzy.com today.
Hello, I was looking for a good cleaning service. Can I ask you a couple of questions? Can you clean my garage? Can you steam my carpets? Can you work really fast? Do you provide your own cleaning supplies? Can you work around my schedule? Do you screen your workers? Can you clean my business too? Okay, I don't need my husband anymore.
Today's episode of Real Talk with Rabu Gary is brought to you by Glam Haven, the movement. Glam Haven is known for its incredible down-to-earth environment. Run by Euphrates Robeson, the corrective hairstyling specialist. Now, Euphrates' designs have been featured on the BET Awards. She sat on women's panels, but more importantly, she's been highly recognized for her service in her neighborhood. Euphrates is highly known for her wonderful makeovers, as you can see here. And she's also known for her versatility. So if you're looking for an incredible place, great environment to have your hair done, reach out to Glam Haven, the movement. They can be reached at 973-375-5855. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And thank you for our sponsors, for those who choose to advertise on our show. They're experiencing big spikes in their business. And so if you're out there and you want to advertise with Real Talk with Rabu Gary, go to our site, go to our website, advertise, nominate someone. We just had 5 people nominated to be on the show, so the show's going to be rocking. Hey, but advertise your business. You can get a banner ad there. Our sites are getting a lot of traffic, and we want you to get your business more exposure by being on Real Talk. So with that, hey, I'm excited to be here today. I have the honor, privilege, and pleasure to introduce someone. And what's pretty cool about, having this talk show, many of the guests that I brought on have been personal friends. I mean, I got a lot of good friends. But this gentleman, man, holds a dear place in my heart. Just to give you a little bit about his background, former successful NFL player, played with the Atlanta Falcons, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and retired with the Philadelphia Eagles. This gentleman has been inducted into the Pasadena College Hall of Fame, for having a rushing year with rushing season with over 2,272 yards. One thing I love about this gentleman is that I've watched him, I've been mentored by him, watched him, attract so many people into his world. He's talked on stages of over 50,000. You can find him, very often speaking at a university, speaking for kids, speaking for adults. He's just electrifying. And one of his favorite slogans, you'll probably hear it a couple of times today, and I love to hear it when he says it because it just breathes life into anyone who hears it, and that's great day to be alive. And so without further ado, I get a chance to bring on my friend, one of my uncles, I would say, Mr. Reggie Truck Brown. Let's go ahead and bring him on there. Reggie, you there, man?
Great day to be alive.
All right.
Yes, sir.
And everybody can hear you, man. How you doing?
Hey, Hey, man, if I was doing any better, I'd need a twin.
My man. It's good to have you on today, man. Good to have you on.
Good to be here, man. Thanks for having me.
Well, hey, we're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff tonight. We're definitely going to dive into the book. Ladies and gentlemen, I got the book. I got a lot of books. I got a book, and I got an autograph book, I'm just happy, to, again, everybody don't get autograph them, but hey, this collector's items right here. But Reggie, man, you got a lot going on, man. I'm excited for you, see what you have going on. But before we get into the meat of things, there's some people who don't know who you are. Some people have heard about you, I'm sure, but they don't know you. I'm like you from North New Jersey, and you have an amazing, amazing story. And every time I hear you talk about it, it just I know it resonates with people who hear it. So, if we can go ahead and get started. A little bit about your background, maybe a little bit about what you're doing here, but let's go back. Let's go back so people can hear about who the real Reggie Brown is before we start digging into some meat about your book and the things you got going on.
Amen. Hey, Rabu, again, man, thanks for having me on. It's definitely a pleasure and a privilege. And I'm so excited right now, man. I'm always excited, man, but I can't hold my excitement. And I don't apologize for it, man, because if someone has been, know where I've been, they'd be excited for me too, okay? And to be quite honest, I'm going to go back to when I was in high school, because that's when most things started. I played football in high school, hurt my back my senior year, and they told me I couldn't play no more sports for the rest of my life. But again, they forgot to ask me. And the doctor told me that I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that, but they constructed a brace for me. The brace allowed me to play my last 4 games of senior year. And I took that brace and I ran and I did what I needed to do. But nobody wanted me because I wasn't good enough. Because when I was growing up, my mom said I'd be no good. I'd be just like my father. And they told me because I was from Shabazz High School, Newark, New Jersey, I couldn't go there. Wasn't going to be anybody. But again, they forgot to ask me. Because I was told when I was a little guy that God had a plan for me. I didn't understand it then, but I understand it now because I see these things that's happened and what's going on now in my life, but it's just a matter of time. So I get a chance to go to college, and I took the brace with me, and I get to California, and they got first string, second string, third string. I was number 6 on the depth chart. Didn't get a chance to play no time soon, but when I did get a chance, I said I'm not coming out until I make something of myself, do something in my life, or become somebody. And I'm gonna tell you this before I even move any further. If I talk a little too fast, keep up.
Keep up.
But just say, Reg, please slow down because I have so much to say, man, with so little time. I get to talking fast. I'm from Newark, New Jersey. So if you didn't talk fast, you might have got shot. So that's why I do the things that I do. I'm trying to be honest. I'm trying to be as cautious as I can to say the right things and tell the right story. Because again, things happen for a reason. So I get a chance to be in California, get a chance to play. And we get in the middle of the season, my freshman year, and people start getting hurt, and they say, well, put this guy in, let's see what he can do. They put me in the game. I ran for 83 yards, scored a touchdown. And the next game, if we get a chance to, if we win the next game, we go to a bowl game. So they put me in, I ran for 145 yards, scored a touchdown, and we won the game, go to a bowl game. You heard of Orange Bowl, Sugar Bowl, Cotton Bowl. We played the Potato Bowl. French fries, tater tots, and mashed potatoes. So again, man, I get a chance to play this bowl game, and I ran for 277 yards and scored 4 touchdowns. But that's the same guy that said couldn't play no more sports for the rest of his life. But again, they forgot to ask me because you hold the key to your destiny no matter what someone else says. And that's one thing I try to tell people today. No matter what happens in your life, you are the one controlling your destiny. So again, I believe what I was told a long time ago. Even before I understood it, but I believe. So again, the next year I became junior college All-American. I went on to go to Oregon. From Newark, New Jersey to Oregon. Now again, Newark, New Jersey is 99% black. Oregon, 99% white.
Yes,
Let me tell you, I don't have a problem. I loved it. But in Newark, I never went whitewater rafting. In the inner tube, I wouldn't have Weequay Park. But at the same time, I'm in Newark, New Jersey. I'm running on sidewalk with no trees. I go to Oregon, I got all trees and no sidewalks. It was totally different. So when it snowed, you can find me. And again, man, it's the best 2 years I had in a long time. Because again, everything don't look like Newark. So when I get to Oregon, I got all this stuff that's available to me. So again, now I'm starting to see some fruits of things that I've been working hard for. Because I wasn't better than anybody else. I just worked hard. Because I knew that if I worked hard, I have an opportunity to make something out of myself. Because when I left in 1978, I had a one-way ticket, a suitcase, and $50. And I'm not coming back until I make something out of myself, become somebody, or do something in my life. So again, I go to Oregon. The first time I touched the ball in Oregon, play against Stanford and John Elway, they had me a ball, they tossed me the ball to the right. I ran 48 yards and a touchdown. First time I touched the ball. I'm going to tell you something, man. Now I'm excited because I'm in Oregon. What the heck a little black kid from Newark doing in Oregon? But you know what? I found out I'm having a good time, man. And they treated me like a hero. And I had people that loved me genuinely. White, black, and all kind of people. So it didn't make a difference to me what kind or where. But I'm excited because I'm doing something different. So they gave me a chance to say, look, Reg, you got a chance to go to the NFL. I worked hard. I did what they told me to do. I got a chance to get a phone call from the Atlanta Falcons. And I'm going to tell you, man, the best thing ever happened to me. I'm looking at this thing, looking at the draft in 1982. They called my name. Man, I'm so excited. I get to Atlanta. Yes, yes, yes. I'm excited, man, because I've been dreaming of this since I was a kid. Knee-high to a duck. So, again, I played 7 years, football-wise. But, you know, it wasn't just about football. My life is not about football. It's more than football. So after I left the Falcons, I go to USFL, stayed there for a year. They cut me on my birthday. And the reason why they cut me on my birthday, because I was making $50,000, and Steve Young, the guy who you see announcing now, he had a contract for $50 million. What's the difference between him and me? $50 million, $50,000? It's a lot of zeros. I had a problem with that, so I complained. I want to know why am I getting so much less? I don't care if he's a quarterback or not. So they cut me on my birthday. I didn't know whether to cut the cake or my wrist. But you know, I came back to New Jersey. I sat down and I moped and I cried. And I got another phone call to come out to USFL and play there in Arizona. Doug Williams was the quarterback. You know, I got a $33,000 contract. This is a guy who's playing ahead of me making $375,000. After the first game, they put me in. He's sitting on the bench making $375. I'm making $33. But I didn't care. I was playing. I was playing for free. They told me I could do this, man. I'm like, let's do this. And you know what, Rabu? I got a chance to run for 1,000 yards. I mean, it was the best thing I ever did, man. And the same team that cut me, the last game of the season, I'm playing against them. And the next year, I'm playing against them in Arizona on a Monday night. I ran for 3 touchdowns, 185 yards. You talking about revenge? Yes! I tell you what, man. It was just an opportunity for me to do something that I wanted to do. And I'm excited about it, man. And from there, that's the first chapter in my life.
Wow,
so again,
wow.
I'm going to bring it back to you, man, and let you do what you need to do.
Well, hey, man, the timing was perfect. And, Reggie, that's the first time I'm hearing that, man. This is incredible. And I've heard you speak about a lot of things, but I'm excited hearing that. And I know our viewers are excited hearing that story. That's amazing. We're going to go ahead and cut the commercial, and we'll be right back with Reggie Truck Brown.
The global market is waiting for a fundamentally new transport and infrastructure technology that is safer, faster, highly efficient, and very eco-friendly. With all-terrain functionality, Skyway is the future of transportation being built today. Skyway believes transport should be a solution, not the source of our problems. Become a co-owner of Skyway and join the effort to build Skyway, save the planet. We invite you to learn more at buildskyway.com.
Dorothy Denise, the pastor, the prophet, the teacher, the author, the entrepreneur, has written an amazing book called The Hidden Affair, the story of a former First Lady determined to shatter the silence. Get your copy today at dorothydenise.com.
Fed up with the rising costs of cable and satellite? Cut the cord and start watching the channels you want at a fraction of the cost. With IXQ TV, stream thousands of entertainment, sports, news, and movie networks, plus local channels on your TV or mobile device. For as low as $39 a month, enjoy all the benefits of cable and satellite with no credit checks, contracts, or installation fees. Say goodbye to high cable bills forever. Visit streamingsaves.com today.
Overcome diabetes. Stop making excuses. Resist the hype. Save your life. By Marion Hayes. Get your copy today at Amazon.com and overcome diabetes.
First impressions can be the difference between gaining loyal customers or losing them forever to your competition. At PrintFrenzy.com, we provide endless possibilities to make great first and lasting impressions. From business cards and banners to design services and website development, Print Frenzy has the high-quality products you need at the lowest prices you'll find. Re-energize your business with a fresh, professional look, or print your current designs with us and save. Visit PrintFrenzy.com today.
Hello, I was looking for a good cleaning service. Can I ask you a couple of questions? Can you clean my garage? Can you steam my carpets? Can you work really fast? Do you provide your own cleaning supplies? Can you work around my schedule? Do you screen your workers? Can you clean my business too?
Okay, I don't need my husband anymore.
Today's episode of Real Talk with Rabu Gary is brought to you by Glam Haven, the movement. Glam Haven is known for its incredible down-to-earth environment. Run by Euphrates Robeson, the corrective hairstyling specialist. Now, Euphrates' designs have been featured on the BET Awards. She sat on women's panels, but more importantly, she's been highly recognized for her service in her neighborhood. Euphrates is highly known for her wonderful makeovers, as you can see here. And she's also known for her versatility. So if you're looking for an incredible place, great environment to have your hair done, reach out to Glam Haven, the movement. They can be reached at 973-375-5855. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Reggie Truck Brown. Hey, during our commercial break, I went online, I looked on Facebook, I looked on YouTube. So many comments. Reggie, this is an amazing show, man. This is an amazing show. And as I said, we transitioned right into commercial at the right time, and such an amazing story. And so here we are. So now we're in Arizona. Now this is now how'd you end up in Philadelphia? You know, I want to hear that part of the story.
Well, Rabu, I tell you, man, the reason why Arizona, after the 1,000-yard season, the next year I was about to sign a multi-year contract, a nice contract, but that was the year that the 1985 that the NFL and the USFL went to court. The USFL won, but they only was awarded $3. So the league ended up folding. So now I got to find another team amidst the contract I'm about to sign. So I ended up going to Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But before I got to Tampa Bay, I had a surgery on my toe. I had a big toe, man, called a turf toe. And what that really was a bunion, right? And, you know, as a running back, you got to cut on that dime, man. So when you cut on that toe, it's different, man. And I tell you this, I got to Tampa, and I wasn't 100%. I was a little bit heavier than what I usually were. And so at the last preseason game, we played against the Miami Dolphins. And I'm out there running, man, and I tore my foot. When I say I tore my foot, the Achilles, the arch, the forefront, I mean, I just ripped it all up, man. It was black and blue. And they released me the next day. And I'm like, what? How does this work? You know, I'm going home with a big old blue, black, and like my shirt looked like my foot looked like your shirt.
Wow.
And I get back to Jersey, and I went to see my doctor, let him check it out. And he said, I tore it up so bad, man, I need to have a cast on, so I got what I needed from the doctor. I called my attorney, and I sued the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Somebody said, how'd you do that? Well, when I did it, they tried to blackball me. That means if they blackball you, you can't do nothing else because nobody else wants you. But again, Buddy Ryan was at Philadelphia. So I got a chance to go to Philadelphia, and believe it or not, when I came to the league in 1982, that was a strike year. I go to the USFL, and they had a league fold, 2 strikes. I go back to the NFL in 1987. Guess what they had? Another strike. So again, I played with Philadelphia, and again, I lost the zeal, I lost the compassion, I lost the excitement because I found out that this was business. It wasn't just about playing; it was business. That means big business. So when they didn't like what you did, they let somebody else go and do it. But I didn't have a problem with Philadelphia. But because the league folded, I didn't want to play no more. I had enough. But you know what, Rabu? What I wanted to do was to play in the NFL. I didn't say I wanted to have a career that lasted 10 years because I left at the right time. Because it wasn't meant for me to play and get all banged up, bruised. My body hurts right now like I can't tell you. But Rabu, I'm going to tell you this, and people don't know, but this is a part of the story that people never really knew it. But if you read the book, you'll see it. I went through a drug program. I went through a drug problem, man, during that time. Because when I cut the cake versus my wrist, the pain that I was having, you know, I'm going to go back for 1 second to the not Tampa Bay, but the Philadelphia, Atlanta. We play against San Francisco 49ers. And we get on the plane after the game. We lost the game, so we get on the plane. Now I'm hurting bad and, you know, bumped and bruises. So, again, when you get on the plane, they give you half a six-pack to start. Then if you need pain meds, they give you the meds on the plane. So by the time we got to 20,000 feet, I had all these Percodan, Percocet, Percocet, plus a six-pack of beer. I was hiding in the plane. So when I got off the plane, man, I'm flying still. So when the season was over, I was still looking for those things that I had during the season. So when my career was over, guess what? I'm still looking for those things that I couldn't get no more. So now I got to go out and find it. And again, I'm from Newark, New Jersey. Newark is a great place to be from, but not a great place to go to. So again, all my family, my friends, they loving on this man, and they wanted to be around money. And because I had this NFL thing, guess what? It came to me like flies on crack. But at the same time, Rabu, I had a problem. And no one wanted to say nothing to me, but I had to do something about it. So I went to this program, went to that program, and Rabu, I went there for a while, and I got what I needed, but at the same time I was back because I was around it. I didn't get taught how to do that. And I tell you what, Rabu, I ain't mad at what I went through. No. I'm not ashamed of what I've done, but I'm not proud of it. But I tell you this, I don't have no regrets because what I did was what I needed to do what I'm doing now. Because it made me a better man, it made me a man, and it made me able to help somebody else. So if you look in the dictionary, under the word help, this is what you're going to see. A picture of my face. Because all I want to do is help somebody, man. And that's the best part about what I went through. Because I'm able to help more people now than I did help, than I hurt. So that part of it, hey, Rabu, I'm so glad I did what I did. And again, I got no regrets. I have no worries. I don't worry. You know, people say all the time, Ray, don't worry about it, man. I said, listen, I don't worry. I don't worry at all. Because half the things we worry about, never happen.
Never happen.
Never happen.
You know, Reggie, I love your quote, "Great day to be alive." But I love what you said. Nobody told me, or nobody asked me. That's powerful.
Amen.
I mean, I'm going to quote. I'm letting you know. Hey, TV world, I'm still in that one right now. Okay, I've become moderately successful when people said I couldn't do it because nobody asked me. Man, that is powerful. That's powerful. Now, we'll go to commercial break in 2 minutes, but before we do, great day to be alive. Talk to me about that, man. I've been hearing you say that for day one. I know it's your slogan. It's phenomenal. Talk to me, man. What made you start going around saying great day to be alive?
Rabu, I'm going to tell you, man, this is so easy, right? When I was in Oregon, they used to say all day, every day, great day to be alive and be a duck. Great day to be alive and be a duck. When I left Oregon, it was truly great day. It's a great day, but just great day to be alive. People miss that because they say it's a great day. It's never it's a great day. It's just great day to be alive. The reason why? Because every morning I wake up, the first thing I do is open my eyes. Because if you don't open your eyes, you can't do nothing else. And you ask people that question, they say, I do this, I do this, I do this. No, you open your eyes. Because if you don't open your eyes, you can't see a thing. That's why to me, it's a great day because if it's, that means today, tomorrow, or any day. But no, right now, great day to be alive. And I'm loving it, Rabu, because I have nothing else to do but just wake up and say, whatever you got for me, Lord, this is what I want to do. And no matter how it looks, no matter how bad it seems, I still say, great day to be alive because I'm enjoying this. It gets greater later. And if life get any better, the next 58, the first 58, somebody in trouble.
Oh, man.
I'm excited about that, man.
You see, somebody needed to hear that. Because today somebody probably woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Today probably somebody got some news that wasn't the best news, but it's news. Someone needed to hear that. That's why I love having incredible people like yourself on the show. And so, hey, we got to pay the bills. We're going to cut back the commercial, okay? And then we're going to come back. We're going to start to dive into the book. We're going to start to dive into what's going on in your life right now. I know you're speaking. I know we have an event. You got an event coming up soon. We're going to talk about that. And then we're going to talk about how we can, how those who are listening can get Reggie Brown in their area. Because I know you're doing events all around the country. We want to find out how they can get you on their speaking, on their ticket. So we're going to go to commercial. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with Reggie Truck Brown.
The global market is waiting for a fundamentally new transport and infrastructure technology that is safer, faster, highly efficient, and very eco-friendly. With all-terrain functionality, Skyway is the future of transportation being built today. Skyway believes transport should be a solution, not the source of our problems. Become a co-owner of Skyway and join the effort to build Skyway, save the planet. We invite you to learn more at buildskyway.com.
Dorothy Denise, the pastor, the prophet, the teacher, the author, the entrepreneur, has written an amazing book called The Hidden Affair, the story of a former First Lady determined to shatter the silence. Get your copy today at dorothydenise.com.
Fed up with the rising costs of cable and satellite? Cut the cord and start watching the channels you want at a fraction of the cost. With IXQ TV, stream thousands of entertainment, sports, news, and movie networks, plus local channels on your TV or mobile device. For as low as $39 a month, enjoy all the benefits of cable and satellite with no credit checks, contracts, or installation fees. Say goodbye to high cable bills forever. Visit streamingsaves.com today.
Overcome diabetes. Stop making excuses. Resist the hype. Save your life. By Marion Hayes. Get your copy today at Amazon.com and overcome diabetes.
First impressions can be the difference between gaining loyal customers or losing them forever to your competition. At PrintFrenzy.com, we provide endless possibilities to make great first and lasting impressions. From business cards and banners to design services and website development, Print Frenzy has the high-quality products you need at the lowest prices you'll find. Re-energize your business with a fresh, professional look, or print your current designs with us and save. Visit PrintFrenzy.com today.
Hello, I was looking for a good cleaning service. Can I ask you a couple of questions? Can you clean my garage? Can you steam my carpets? Can you work really fast? Do you provide your own cleaning supplies? Can you work around my schedule? Do you screen your workers? Can you clean my business too?
Okay, I don't need my husband anymore.
Today's episode of Real Talk with Rabu Gary is brought to you by Glam Haven, the movement. Glam Haven is known for its incredible down-to-earth environment. Run by Euphrates Robeson, the corrective hairstyling specialist. Now, Euphrates' designs have been featured on the BET Awards. She sat on women's panels, but more importantly, she's been highly recognized for her service in her neighborhood. Euphrates is highly known for her wonderful makeovers, as you can see here. And she's also known for her versatility. So if you're looking for an incredible place, great environment to have your hair done, reach out to Glam Haven, the movement. They can be reached at 973-375-5855. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Reggie Truck Brown. Reggie, glad to have you back. Hey, man, I'm sitting here, with the book. Before we go, because I want to make sure, where can people find the book?
be quite honest, Rabu, if they go to Great Day to Be Alive, I made it real easy. GreatDayToBeAlive.net. My website. You can see everything on there as far as getting the book, find out how to get me in your area. There's information there you can fill out down the bottom and leave some information, and someone will get back to you about how to get there, what it is, and how that thing works. And again, GreatDayToBeAlive.net. You can get the book right on the website. Okay? And if you go to the website and order it, I usually have it autographed and send it to you.
I love it. And ladies and gentlemen, looking through the book, it's written in interview style, which is pretty cool. What's also cool, there are a ton of pictures in here from high school. There are newspaper clippings from the NFL. I'm just going through the book right now. This is hot. This is amazing, man. This is good. This is good. I like this. Place where you can write notes, where you can create your own book. This is good. And again, ladies and gentlemen, written interview style. That's phenomenal. So I highly recommend you get your hands on this book. I got my copy. Get yours. And so Reggie, let's talk. So you wrote the book. What inspired you to write the book?
Rabu, for a long time, man, the story that has been written about me, and I'm going to say this before I do anything else. Most people have a book in them, and I thought it was hard, and I've been trying to do this for so long. And I have one person that wrote 3 books. She hasn't even talked to me in a long time because she told me, you got to write a book, and I didn't do it. So she stopped talking to me. But and I ain't mad at her. And the reason why she stopped because she's upset with me because I haven't wrote the book. Now that I've written the book, I can't find her. But you know what, Rabu? I did it, man, because somebody needs to hear. And all I wanted to do was share the story. Because somebody don't think that you can go through something and come out and be better than what it was before you went in. And for me, it's not about me. It's how many people can I share that story with and let them know that so can you. Because we all think that we can't. But I'm like the little red choo-choo. I think I can. I did. And Rabu, that excites me, man, because so many people are downtrodden. They said they don't think they can because they've been so backwards and so beat up. Rabu, I beat myself up more than anybody else could. But I was told that if I want something, all I gotta do is go get it. No one can tell me I can't but me. Because we control our own destiny. If you're having a bad day, stop it right there. Start all over again. Stop that day and start all over again. That's why in the book it goes first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. And the reason why I did that, because most of us are in a certain quarter in our life.
That's right.
What quarter are you in? And again, every quarter you can make changes in your life. And that's why at the back of each chapter, there's a little part that you can put little notes in that you can change something. So if you want to make something plain, write it down, make it plain, and then start checking them off as you go. Because for me, Rabu, man, I was in so bad a shape, Rabu, there was no way I can get up out of this. But Rabu, I was told a long time ago that I know I can. I didn't think I could, but someone inspired me. And someone said to me, Reg, how can you do the things you're doing with all the stuff that you've been through? Because again, if no one has never told me that I could do it, then I wouldn't believe it. But no one can tell you that you can't but you. Nothing beats a failure but a try.
That's right.
I'm going to tell you, I got to share this part because I talk about these 3 things. 3 companies that I talk about: Hertz, Avis, and Nike. So why Hertz? Because Hertz has a slogan. Their slogan says, we're number 1. The reason why they are number 1 because they say it and they believe it. But here's Avis. Avis says, we try harder. They'll never be number 1 because they say we try. Just be like Nike. Just do it.
I love it.
It makes sense to me.
That's right.
It makes sense to me. And I'm like that. Nike. Just do it. I went to school in Oregon. Guess what Nike is in Oregon? So what better guy to say that I can do it but me? I'm here, man. All I want to do, all I want to do is help, man. You know, and I don't say great things to be allowed to inspire somebody else. I inspire myself because I need it. Every morning I wake up, I need that little extra. So can't nobody help me do that but me. When I got problems, I can't call Rabu and say, Rabu, can you help me get out of this? You got your own set of situations. So if I can't do it, okay, Lord, you got to help me out. And you know what? He usually sends somebody to do that. He usually sends somebody to do it. All I got to do is be attentive and listen. Because it's all about what he wants. He going to have his way. Amen?
Amen. And so this is just good. This is one of these interviews I don't want to end. And I know folks are going to watch this one over and over and over again. This will be an inspiring show. So let's say, so now we're talking, you're on the speaker circuit, and I know there's times you're an entrepreneur, you got multiple businesses and things going on there, which is very, very smart. But so talk to me, if somebody wanted to find Reggie Brown today, or you love helping people, are there any offerings that you have that you can offer some folks that could probably help them in a situation there, and in any shape, form, or fashion? So let us know where people can find you and what you got to offer.
Okay. Well, Rabu, one thing I know that I don't have all the answers for everything someone has, but one thing I found out, if I don't know, I'm going to tell you, I don't know, but I find out. Because most people, you ask them a question, they don't know the answer, they try to give you some kind of excuse or some kind of whatever it is. I'm not going to tell you whatever it is, because if I don't know, I'm going to tell you, I don't know. The best answer in the world you can give somebody is, I don't know. Let's be honest. But if I don't know, I'll find somebody who does. Because they told me that a wise man seeks counsel. And you know what, Rabu? If I knew everything, I couldn't learn nothing new. So I don't know. And the more I learn, the less I know. Because I want to find out, how can I help? What do you need? Because if you don't tell me, and listen, I talk a lot because they pay me to do that. But I listen better than I talk. Because the only way you can find out what someone needs is to hear what they're saying. So if you always want to say something, but you don't hear what they're telling you, guess what? You can't help nobody. I work in a school, in a high school. And guess what I do? I work with special needs. And Rabu, some of these kids can't count money. They can't talk. Some of them can't walk, some of them can't see. But you know what, Rabu? All I do is love on them. Because it all starts with love. And you know, somebody said, man, you all corny, man. Listen, I might be corny, but I'm doing what works for me. It ain't got to work for you, but I'm doing what works for me. And if you notice that most of the time, inspiring this, most of the time when it's snowing, guess what most people help people? When it's snowing. Everybody feel good when they're helping somebody else. It makes you feel good. So imagine that someone told me that if you do something for 30 days, it becomes a habit. Imagine what kind of day I have every morning I wake up. Great day to be alive. Great day to be alive versus, man, it's raining, it's snowing, it's cold, it's hot. Listen, when it's cold, I put clothes on. When it's hot, I take clothes off. When it's raining, I love it. I got no complaints. I have no reason to complain. Life is good.
Right.
No matter how it looks. It might be raining over here, but the sun's still shining. Might not be shining where you at, but it's still shining. So you know what? Why should I have a bad day? If you don't know what God has called you to do, ask Him. If you don't know why you put here, find out. Because someone has a purpose. Everyone has a purpose. But the purpose that you have and the gifts that you have are different. Your purpose is different from your gift. If you know your purpose and you understand your gift, what more can you do, man? My God, you better stop, man, because it gets me excited. Because I know now, Rabu, I'm listening. God is talking to me more than I can tell you. And this is not about that, but I'm going to tell you, Rabu, when I understood what God wanted for me, it made all the difference in the world.
Nah, I love it, man.
It made all the difference in the world, man.
I agree with you 110%.
Oh,
I agree with you 110%. Whether it's on the spiritual level or what have you,
yes,
you know, once you get that divine intervention, it clicks. So here's the deal. I know on your website, people can email you there. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Reggie has some good things going on, okay? You can email him there on his website. They can contact you through the website. Just say, hey, because he's an entrepreneur, and he attracts great things. And so reach out to him. You know, that's very, very important. So I hear you got an event coming up soon. Let me pull that flyer up here. I had it, then stuff start coming. So you're going to be at a Mending Lives. This is an empowerment event. This conference is March 28th through March 30th. Okay, so it's a 3-day event. It's a women's. Well, I won't say it's a women's event.
Not women's. No, not women's.
Okay.
It used to be.
Okay, good. But I'm looking on here. It's ladies and dudes in here. Wow, this event looks good, man. So where's this going to be? What part of the country?
Trenton, New Jersey.
Trenton, New Jersey on March 28th and 30th.
I'm going to be there on the 30th, on the Saturday morning.
You know what? If I'm not, now we got playoffs. If I'm not in the playoffs, man, I'll probably be there front and center. Just to let you know right now, that'll be good. All right, see, I thought it might have been in another state. Hey, Trenton, New Jersey is only 45 minutes from me. So if I'm not in a tournament, because basketball season will be in and we probably hit states, I will be there. This is good to know. And so, Reg, real quick, we every day, I'm going to give people a chance to do something. So every day, not every day, I like to do it every day, but then my producer said you can't do it every day, but I'm going to try to do it every day. I like to give away gifts, and I give away gifts, because I just like giving stuff away. I think you know that. Actually, you are a recipient of a 5-day, 4-night trip. When are you going? You jumped on a webinar one day. So check this out, y'all. So I'm preparing for this webinar, right? This is crazy. And Reggie and I probably didn't talk maybe in a couple of months. I'm preparing for a webinar, and he just called me out of the blue. And I said, look, man, I'm about to do a webinar. Check it out. It's a chance that you can win. And there was hundreds of people on this webinar. Actually, it was close to 1,000 people on the webinar. And I was doing it on Facebook. And I said, hey, man, jump on this webinar. If you register for this, your name will go in the hopper, and the chances are you might win something. This was right before the darn webinar, and Reggie ended up winning one of the trips. And people knew about this webinar for months, but he jumped on right. This was the morning of, wasn't it?
I was going to church. I was sitting in the parking lot before I went to church. That's when you called my name. Your daughter picked the ticket up.
And my daughter picked the ticket up.
Yes, sir. I remember like yesterday.
You can't make that stuff up, ladies and gentlemen. He called me the morning before, and other people had known about this webinar for months. And there was 1,000 people in this webinar, and Reggie called me the morning before and won a 5-day all-expense trip. Your airfare and all that stuff's already taken care of. I know I'm excited for you. And where are you going?
I'm going to Punta Cana.
Punta Cana.
Well, it's one of them over there, yeah, but one of them resort things is American. But I think it's Punta Cana. I think it is.
I think it's Dreams in Punta Cana and Dreams.
Yeah, there you go.
Dream. We've been there. Dreams is amazing. It's amazing in Punta Cana. 5 Diamonds is absolutely incredible. So I'm excited for you. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do now, we're going to make sure we do this drawing tonight. Now I'm going to give everybody, because I looked on it, the last episode we did with Trevor Scott. So there's some people who are watching this show who didn't get an opportunity to give any comments on the last episode we did with Trevor Scott. Typically, I don't do this, but I'm having fun on this show. Typically, you got to put your comments in before we start this show, but Reggie's brought just a breath of fresh air to everybody who's watching tonight. So while Reggie and I are talking, try to pay close attention, but if you're watching us on Facebook, go to that Facebook, the last episode on Real Talk. So if you watch us on Facebook, maybe you scroll down and you'll see the last episode with Trevor Scott. Put a comment in there. You guys have about 3 minutes to go. Put a comment in there. And then make sure you share this episode on your page. So if you haven't shared this episode on your page, make sure this episode is shared on your Facebook page. Because if I pull your name, and when my guys go to do, the accounting part to make sure that you commented and that your comment will be there. So the name comes from the comment. But we need to make sure that you share this on your page. Comment is great. But if you don't share it on your page, ladies and gentlemen, we can't get the word out. The more times you share it on your page, more people are going to come back and watch the show over and over and over and over and over again. We have a very good viewership, but we can't never have too many. And so, Reggie, Reg, here we go. What's something that I've asked you a lot of questions, and we dug deep. We went into the book. We talked about your background, talked about the NFL, talked about what you're doing right now. Talked about some events that's coming up. What are some things? Let's share for 3 or 4 minutes. Let some people go ahead and go ahead and make that comment and share. But what are some things you want to talk to folks about, and then we'll pull the names and stuff when we get back.
Rabu, I'm an open book, man, and one thing that I really want to share is that, for a long time I've been doing things the way I wanted to do it, And again, because of where I've been, Rabu, I'm not ashamed of nothing that I do. And every day I go to a meeting. When I say a meeting, I go to an AA meeting. So why do I go to an AA meeting? Because if you've been clean, if you've been delivered, then why do you still go? Rabu, the reason why I go is not for me. I go because somebody sees me there and want to know, because of my story, they say, well, if you doing what you're doing now, why you still come back? Because somebody needs to hear it so that they know that they can do it too. It's not about me. How many people can I help to get where they need to go? Because if you're helping out people get what they want, you get yours by default. So you know what? I'm the default guy. Because I know that I can because someone shared with me. And Rabu, because of that, I go to a meeting every day, and one guy said to me one morning, he said, Reg, man, you're so inspiring. You come in, you bring some fresh air, man, and I'm so excited about that. I need you to, do you go to companies? I said, yes, I do. He said, I want you to come and talk to my company. This man's a millionaire, a couple times over. And you know, he said, Reg, I said, man, go to the website. Whatever you need, I do it, right? He goes to the website, comes back to me, and on the website it tells you what prices they are, right? And it wasn't about money. It was just said, go to the website. It tells you everything you need to know. He comes back one day to the Reg. He said, listen, I know my company's tired of me talking to them, so how 2,500 sound? He said, you only need to speak for an hour. I said, whoa. I said, hey, whatever you need, man. I didn't change my tune. I said, well, whatever you need, I'll be there. Whatever you need. And you know what, Rabu? Only because I decided, and I'm going to say this, because most people don't hear this, but I'm going to share this. I want to ask you people right now, what do you think the word inside means? I-C-I-D-E. The word inside. So I said, I don't know what it means, but guess what? If you put a couple of things in front of it, like Sui means suicide, Hami means homicide, Jenny means genocide. So it means to kill something. So watch this. If you use D-side, if you put D-side in front of the inside, D. If you put D in front of inside, it says D-side. So when you decide to go forward, you kill all the obstacles going back. You kill all the obstacles going back. So as Travis Scott would say, I see the top because the bottom is too crowded. You don't have to be at the bottom. You only be at the bottom because you choose to. Now, I got this from you, Rabu. I got to share this with him. You can have a rich life or you can have a poor life. And what it means, poor says, passing over opportunities repeatedly. Or you can have a rich life. Realize it can't happen. Think about that one.
Yeah, that's an oldie but goodie right there, man. Right. Wow, we used to pass out flyers, and that flyer said that. That's how we would attract people to our business. One flyer said poor, and the other said rich. Wow, you brought back a blast from the past right there, man.
And wow. Rabu, I listen to you, man. You know, you talk about me mentoring. Rabu, you've helped me so much in the things that I wanted. I'm just so excited, man, that I can call on you anytime and say, hey, Rabu, what about this, what about that? And you give me what I need, man. So I'm so appreciative of you. And most people don't realize that, you know, one hand wash the other, and they both wash the face.
That's right.
I ain't never seen one hand wash itself, man. So, again, I thank you so much for all the things you've done for me. And beyond measure, man. And I remember when I first started speaking, man, you're not doing this. You're not doing it the way you need to do it. So you know what? I got pissed off because who the hell are you telling me I can't do it like that? And you know what, Rabu? I thank you, man, because you made me step up my game. So thank you again, bro.
Thank you, man. I thought you were going to pop me in the eye. Nah, but
I was hot, man. I was hot. But you know what, Rabu? I learned a couple of things, man. You can always learn, no matter how young or how old. If you can't learn nothing from somebody else, then why are you there? And if you are the biggest cat in your circle, you need to get out of that circle. You need to get out of that circle. Because if you're the biggest cat there, get out. Because you can't learn nothing from nobody that's down below you. Get in a bigger circle, man, with bigger people.
I love it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do this drawing. Now, you won't be able to see the drawing, but you'll be able to hear it. So I got to go to another page here. So what I'm going to do. Yes, sir.
Somebody wants to know where they can go to make a comment.
Okay, they need
comments. Where they go?
To be in this drawing, they need to go to the last episode on Facebook. They need to go to the last episode on Facebook. Oh wow, you got a Mitchell Backus. I remember my man Mitchell. This is great, man. Yeah, you got to go to the last episode on Real Talk with Rabu Guy. Go to the last episode. Trevor Scott was the guest. Trevor Scott was the guest. He has some hair on, you know. He got a lot of hair there. And then just put a little comment. Put any type of comment, all right? While you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and cue this up. And so, whereas they'll be able to hear you, but they won't see you. So right now, I'm going to pull up my other computer there. So you guys see us on YouTube right now. That's what the other computer is. Now, we're not going to pull up from YouTube, even though we have people watching live on YouTube. Great comments here from Tamara. We got, hey, my mom left a comment, Reggie. My mom left a great comment here. Dana Scott, Alberto Garcia, Michael Nicholson, Mitchell Backus. You know, great, good names to hear, man. I haven't heard these names in a while. But I'm going to go. Say it again.
Leontine England's on there, too.
Leontine's on there as well. Wow, I haven't heard that name in a while. These are great. This interview is making my day. So what I'm going to do right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to the last episode. Okay, you guys can see me do this. I'm going to the last episode with Trevor Scott. Yep, that was the one. All right, so what happens here, that was on February 14th, on Valentine's Day. So I pulled that link. And they're watching me do this. I grab the link from the top, and I copy it. Edit. Copy. Okay, now I go into this other program called Random Picker. And we're going to pull up Facebook tools. Oop, it's up. Now we're going to post this link. We're going to paste this link in here. Edit. And paste. Bingo. Now we're going to search. Did that. 15 unique comments, or a lot of comments, but 15 unique comments. And now we're going to start the picker. Let's see who we're going to get. We got to make sure this person shared it on their page. Now, this person won there's two ways to win. This person won because you can give us the lineup of commercials. And I told people, you know, Reggie, I'll bring you back up. I told people that there'll be multiple ways to win. Okay, you won't be just sequestered to just one way. So there are a couple ways to win. If you tell us the lineup of commercials, you get a chance to win. Well, she was one of the first ones to do that, and she won a trip. Well, ladies and gentlemen, she's going to win another one. And you know what's great about the trips? They're transferable. She can give it away as a gift, or she can sell it. And they sell. Now watch this now. This is an all-expense paid 5-day, 4-night trip. They sell for $2,000. Are you with me? Now, she may not sell for $2,000, but she can get a quick grand out of it just like that. 5-day, 4 nights. And so congratulations, Miss Tamara Dawn Turner Malott. And Tamara reached out to me earlier today about speaking to somebody else for business. And so Tamara, bingo, you won. I'm excited for you. And so, Rez, we have 2 more minutes before we close out tonight. You know, I love giving stuff away. And I'm going to tell you something. I wouldn't even be able to give these things away if I wasn't obedient. And someone told me, you know, I'm sitting in a meeting and they said, hey, man, why don't you invest in this? And a lot of times we don't like to let go of those coins. But Sharon and I made a major investment that will recoup our funds back on it, you know, maybe some years from now, the way it's looking, which is a good thing. But we are now able to give people access to so many things, and it's a blessing to do so. But we have 2 minutes left so we can close out with Brother Reggie Chuck Brown. So, man, this has been amazing, man. I'm excited. You know, I was a little bit tired before. You know, I took a nap before. I took a Mother Jefferson nap, man, before the show, because today was a crazy day in basketball. But I'm fired up now, man. I'm probably going to be up all night. But hey, any close? We got about a minute and a half. Any closing remarks for folks?
Talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Okay. Hey, Rabu, man, I'm just excited, man, to know that, you know, we can make a difference today in somebody's life. And I tell you, man, I got people on from Alabama, from Oregon, California, from New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Virginia, man. So I'm excited about that, man. And like I said, if you don't share with people what's going on in your life, they don't know what's available to them. So again, I want to tell everybody, man, that somebody said, how do I get in touch with Reg? Look, you can get my phone number. Somebody said, man, can I get my phone number? Give everybody my phone number, because that's how I make money. If you don't tell somebody what I do, guess what? I can't get nothing done. I can't get nothing done, man. So again, if you got a business, if you don't tell somebody what you got, they can't get it from you. So instead of buying milk from you, they'll go 3 miles down the road to get milk from somebody else, but they can get it right from you. So if you ain't got your TV cable stuff done, guess what? If you ain't get it from Rabu, you can get it from me.
Hey, I'm gonna help you with that one, ladies and gentlemen.
Man.
Reach out to Reggie Brown if you're paying too much for satellite or cable. Reggie has the hookup. Inbox him on Facebook. Reach him on Instagram. Send him an email. Call him. He has the hookup where you can get cable from Reggie. We watch TV. You can get cable from Reggie, and I got it all the channels for $39. And then if you tell a couple of friends, you get it for $0. So reach out to Reggie and ask him about that. That's a big, big, big deal. And so, man,
Rabu, one thing I want to say, because we have maximum people on the call tonight, I'm gonna do this for anybody that's on the call tonight, and for the first 5 people that call in, the first 5 people call in, order the book, they get the book for free.
I think y'all. So now they got to reach out to you.
Hey man, they go to the website. I mean, the first 5 people go to the website. You know, if they call me, they call me. Okay, but if they order the book, I make sure when they get the book, $20 come back.
So I guess you heard that, ladies and gentlemen. First 5 people order the book, you get that book for free, and you can go to greatdaytobealive.net. Greatdaytobealive.net, and I'm going to type that on once we do the recap. When you go back tomorrow, you'll see Reggie Brown, Rabu Gary with Real Talk with Reggie Brown, and you'll see greatdaytobealive.net. And so, Reggie, we've gone over just by a minute. I don't want the producers to fire me, but, man, I've had a great night, man. I just want to tell you I love you, man. Glad to have you on. It was just a great night. We've had some great speakers on here. We had my mom on. We had my cousin on. We had Travis Scott. We had so many. We had John Malott. We had Stormy Wellington. You know, we have Gonzalo Bean all the way from the UK. And the list is growing. I hope I didn't leave anybody out. We have Farbell, and the list is growing and growing and growing. Hey, we want you on this show, too. This show is for the people, by the people, okay? If you got a story to tell, people need to hear your story. So go to Real Talk with Rabu Gary, the website. Nominate yourself. If you have a product out there, go to Real Talk Rabu Gary. Get your product on there. Get your commercial on the show. You know, if you don't have a commercial, the production company, they produce commercials, and they're not that expensive. In today's society, you need a commercial. Period. Okay, you need a commercial. Go get you one. Reggie, man, it's been a pleasure, man. Love you a whole bunch. And, hey, tomorrow's show is going to be out of sight, ladies and gentlemen. Be here tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Real Talk with Rabu Gary. Good night, Rez. Thanks, bro.
Good night, man. Love you much, man.
Love you too, man.
Man.